respects to elders past, present and emerging. I was thrilled to hear in Albo's victory speech that the first order of business is going to be to implement the Uluru Statement from the Heart. And it's the beginning of Reconciliation Week, so there's lots of great events coming up that I urge you all to attend and listen to and enjoy and engage with. And on that note, I wanted to start with a song that is all about listening to some of that amazing First Nations wisdom and heritage and culture. We have a lot to learn from that attitude to relationship with country and with land. So I wrote a song inspired by that in an attempt to listen more closely. I'm lost by the light of the silvery moon, lost by the light of the silvery moon. It held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited. I couldn't find peace by the leaf-stained stream. I couldn't find peace by the leaf-stained stream. It held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited. Fragments of a misty morn, my eyes been caught by paper, stumbling blind in a place I know. She took my hand and waited, and it goes untold, these memories of old. They go untold, these memories of old. The whole truth is held in a drop of rain. The whole truth is held in a drop of rain. But we decline to taste it. We decline to taste it. We decline to taste it. Our secrets held in the old cool store. Our secrets held in the old cool store. Hold me there, I'm safe now. Hold me there, I'm safe now. Hold me there, I'm safe now. If you can't say it like you mean it, then write it down for later. She will wait to hear it. Souls lifted from the pavement, and it goes untold, these memories of old. They go untold, these memories of old. Thank you. I'd like to welcome our star melodica player to the stage. This song is called Smog and Mirrors, and it's about being trapped in a cycle that you feel like you have to perpetuate. So you just do the next thing in front of you and don't have the energy to engage your imagination, to think of another way to live your life. All gone to glass. The future has passed. Just push the pedals round. Don't stop to ask before the bang. All this was spring loaded. Why spend energy resisting? Certainty is pre-programmed. How do we all? We'll cut is the end of the string, then we'll shoot backwards, recoil the spring, and on it goes. La 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 don't stop to ask before the bang. All this was spring loaded. Why spend energy resisting? Certainty is pre-programmed. How do we all? How do we all? How do we all? We'll cut is the end of the string, then we'll shoot backwards, recoil the spring, and on it goes. La 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 la. So I write these set lists, and I go, oh wow, that's great. I can fit in all these songs. It's going to be like 45 minutes. And then I get all excited and I want to tell you everything about how the song came about and what's on my mind and what I have for dinner, and set goes for an hour and a half. Trying to stay focused a bit more tonight. So, keeping my intros short and shiny. This song's about feeling dizzy. No, well, I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit. Dizziness comes from many things, standing up too quickly being one of them that I've noticed, but also the disorientation of fast-paced modern life. With all these, you can't go anywhere without being flashed all sorts of advertising and things that you supposedly need, and it's very, very disorienting if you're just trying to mind your own business. So this is a bit about that. Telling me to slow down. Well, I was traveling too fast to see that you're right. Now the time has come, well, slow down. Well, all the colors they shine much brighter now, but my head still spins. The state I was in, it lingers. Run in my eyes, pass the scissors, cut the string. I'm blinded by dripping wet-winged butterflies. La 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 So who's feeling a little bit buoyed this week by the election result? Not going to get, not going to try and divide the room or anything, but I'm just thrilled that people turned out and voted for the climate, for action on the climate crisis. However that took form, whether it's the teals or the greens, or at least getting a lot more talking about it and a bit of optimism for some more action. This song was written sort of at a low point where I didn't have that kind of optimism. Just read the updated IPCC report and sort of went into a bit of panic. Sometimes when people panic or like get, freaked out by something, they're spurred straight into action or some kind of emotion. But unfortunately for me, often my reaction is to just freeze and curl up in a ball and not know what to do for a little while. So then you get through that and hopefully find something constructive to do with yourself. But this is about that first frozen moment. You'll find me in a ditch. I like it there when the water runs. A pedant would call it a creek then, but I'm still waiting for the rain. You might find me on a tin roof. It gets dangerous in the wet. I tell you, it's awfully safe right now. I am still waiting. Where will we go when the rain has been rained out? And what is the plan if we've poisoned the lake? What can we give to beg forgiveness after so many years of take? Can we ever repay things we cannot replace? You'll find me in the flames. I had time to leave but couldn't decide which way, so I'm standing here as it burns, still deciding. Well, I lost myself in a report. It had awful news of the things that we've done. We could fix it if we start, but we're still waiting. Where will we go when the rain has been rained out? And what is the plan if we've poisoned the lake? What can we give to beg forgiveness after so many years of take? Can we ever repay things we cannot replace? The sum of our mistakes. this next song was written after a crazy dream where I went down to these waterways and all these swampy lands out in the bush, probably somewhere not too far from where I live in the Adelaide Hills, and there was this dark silhouetted figure standing at the edge of a lake, and turned around and he had this giant platypus head, and it was really terrifying looking but powerful, and looked straight at me and said, "You must take care of the local waterways. They have been neglected. They need attention. This is your job." And I woke up and immediately was like, "Oh God, quick, go pull blackberries out of the creek." And you would too if you saw that face. All is clear with the color drained. Hill scope clear of the valley moon. Paths lead me to the waterways by amphibious bubbling tune. Scrubby thicket is a mess by day, has been moon smooth to ambient grey, and the gift drifts in on summer breeze is clarity. Platypus man, he turned to me, stared through my bones and blind. You're this wood of these stones, this mud. Till you cross the river, don't let it dry. Follow it where it runs. Oh, this wood of these stones, this mud. Ooh. Lepidopter's eyes on his shoulder blades, watched as we laid the little soul to rest on a bed of hay. Pebbles in the creek crunch underfoot. Creature digs for water that the apple farmer took. music and the melodies fall and grow. If you're missing her and she's gone, if you're missing her and she's gone, well, take a dive down deep into a single song. Any song you see it with your eyes closed. Music and the melodies ebb and flow, you see it. If you sink down low, music and the melodies fall and grow. Oh, you can't see it, but the sound makes waves. You can't see it, but the sound makes waves. If you're feeling like you're climbing up the walls and it's all in vain, and if you're feeling like you're banging at the door in the pouring rain, well, take a dive down deep into a single song. Any song you see it with your eyes closed. Music and the melodies ebb and flow, you see it. If you sink down low like us, the music sometimes has to fall to grow. Has to fall to grow, has to fall to grow, has to fall to grow. Oh, you can't see it, but the sound makes waves. You can't see it, but your sound makes waves. Oh, like us, the music sometimes has to fall to grow. Satomi Onishi on the drum. clouds descend her eye, slash self-doubt across the scarlet sky. I hide my hope in the boot of my ride, swallow sand from the clouds to bury my pride. Somewhere on the road, somewhere on the road, somewhere on the road. Moving a mountain of shifting sands, no glory in a war that begins where it ends. Give a spade to the ones who take a stand. There's too much power in not enough hands. Writhing heat, warped by wind, I choke the thought of the state I'm in. June by June, dust by dusk, I lend my thoughts to the woman I trust. Somewhere on the road, somewhere on the road, somewhere on the road. Moving a mountain of shifting sands, no glory in a war that begins where it ends. Give a spade to the ones who take a stand. There's too much power in not enough hands. Well, I need more time for my changing stripes. I need more time for my changing stripes. I need more time for my changing stripes. I need more time for my changing stripes, for my changing stripes. Moving a mountain of shifting sands, no glory in a war that begins where it ends. Give a spade to the ones who take a stand. There's too much power in not enough hands. Thank you. Gareth Chin on soprano and double keyboard. This is Clara and Miranda Gillam Grant. Thank you so much for joining us. Satomi Onishi on the drums. The aforementioned. So this song, so one of our finders, this is our kind of our last song, last song. Yeah. This is called Takeen or Takena, which is named after rainforest in Tasmania. This beautiful ancient rainforest. There's currently a lot of work being done by the Bob Brown Foundation to protect this forest from the threat of logging and mining. And visiting some forest in Tasmania, it's apparent how beautiful and rich these amazing ecosystems are. Just struck me how important it is that we protect this, because there's so much that we still don't know about what's happening within the mysteries of the forest, from the mycelium networks of the fungi underground to all of the little creatures and critters and the pollinators. So I wanted to write an ode to all of the little critters in our ecosystems. That is this song. Take me to where the rainbows lead the way. Take me to the lands where the raindrops play in the wind. Stop searching for the gold, the colors rewind. Stop searching for the who. Find something along the way that resonates like water, like water, like Hey, hey, under the earth there are hands holding, hands reaching and spanning the land holding, hands roots bring the water up, ants crawling, ants trees that breathe out, you breathe links forming, transferring moss underfoot of the giants forming, giants, giants forming, giants, giants forming from water. Watch it trickle, watch it flow. Dip your feet in and let go. Give your whole body to the river. Hey, hey, under the earth there are hands holding, hands reaching and spanning the land holding, hands roots bring the water up, ants crawling, ants trees that breathe out, you breathe links forming, transferring moss underfoot of the giants forming, giants, giants forming, giants, giants forming. Under the earth there are hands holding, hands reaching and spanning the lands holding, hands roots bring the water up, ants crawling, ants trees that breathe out, you breathe links forming, transferring moss underfoot of the giants forming, giants, giants forming, giants, giants forming from water. for my beautiful band, Miranda, Clara, Satomi, Gareth. It's a pleasure to play with them. I'm Anya, Anastasia. Thank you so much for listening, for coming. I just have one last little song, if that's okay. Just a special song. A lot of beautiful, familiar faces in the room. Thank you for coming out. This is my final gig before baby arrives. I think he's a big fan of the music. Certainly got his favourite songs. But I just wanted to do one last little song which I've written very recently. Just about the tone of what it's been like passing the days and thinking about his imminent arrival. Take me for a drive, babe. I wouldn't notice any of the scenery. I wouldn't comment on a thing we did. I wouldn't note not where we ended up, 'cause you'll be there and I would be with you. You'll be there and I would be with you. There's a chance I have gone a little wrong all this time. I've been spending on my own. It took me a while to notice I was bleeding. It took even longer to wash it in the kitchen sink and hang myself up to dry. So I'd be ready to go outside. I know I'll need to go outside, 'cause you'll be there, so I will be with you. Thank you. Keep that round of applause going for my partner Aaron. My beautiful band. And thank you to Kev, who's done the most awesome job on sound. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in and listened online. And thanks to the Wheaty for having us. Thank you to Ryan, Matt and John for a beautiful set to open the night. So we're going to take a break. We're going to keep making music, obviously. In the next few months will be... I'll have other things on my hands. We do have some gigs towards the end of the year, so please do join up to the mailing list and keep in touch. Thank you very much.